Welcome back to the Peace Offering Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a carrot soup that we're going to puree in bone broth with ginger and turmeric. And this is a go-to soup for anyone who is sick in my family. It is packed with all kinds of things that will make you feel better almost instantly. This is a very simple soup to make. Just a few ingredients: carrots, bone broth, ginger, turmeric, and some salt. And we'll blend it all together, and that's it. We're gonna start by chopping up some carrots. I have pre-washed them. And we are going to put these carrots directly into our pot. I'm just cutting small, similar sized shape pieces so that they all cook evenly. They're simply gonna be boiled in the bone broth. This soup is great. You make as much or as little as you want. It's my favorite gift to give a sick person. All right, so we have our carrots in here. Next we have the turmeric. And turmeric is a very strong herb. My children say it's spicy. And so just be mindful not to use too much. Now you always need to peel the ginger and turmeric. I just do this with my knife. But if you want to get out a peeler, go for it. That is also an option for you. So I think I'm only going to use half a knob of turmeric because I don't really have that many carrots in here. So I'm just cutting away all the peel, and then I'll cut this into a few pieces so that it cooks down as well. And I want to make a similar size of ginger. Same concept. Peel away the thick outer edge. And then cut it down. All right, now we're going to add our bone broth. And depending on how thick or how thin you want your soup, that's how much bone broth you should add. So for me, I want it to cover the vegetables and then a little bit more. Then I'm going to season this with salt and pepper generously. This bone broth has no salt in it, and so it needs a lot of seasoning. Also some pepper. And now I'm going to get this on the stove up to a boil. This is preset to a high heat. We want to bring this to a boil. We want everything to fully cook before we blend it. So I'm going to give it a stir and then add a lid on it because that will help bring it up to temperature quicker. All right. This will take probably 20 minutes. It's so wonderful to be able to incorporate ginger and turmeric into the diet. Just checking on our progress here. This is looking great. Turmeric has so many amazing health benefits. It's used as a remedy for jaundice and other liver and gallbladder disorders. It's used to fight chest colds and coughs. It's very anti-inflammatory. It's actually stronger acting than hydrocortisone without any of the harmful side effects. It is a powerful agent against several types of cancer, including breast, colon, prostate, and skin. It's a digestive aid in that it stimulates bile, which helps with the elimination process. And it just overall benefits the immune system function. All right, we're going to check on this. I'm going to stab it with a fork to see how soft the carrots are. Because we're going to puree this soup, we want it to be really, really soft, which it is. Perfect. All right, I'm going to move it onto this low setting to try to reduce the splatter while I puree it. So I have this immersion blender. I love these because you can just put this right into the pot and not have to transfer to a blender. And then we have the ginger in here, which helps repair damaged joints and cartilage tissue. It improves circulation. It's actually the main ingredient in reproductive tonics for both men and women. It treats nausea and motion sickness. It rivals anti-nausea medicine for chemotherapy without harmful side effects. It's an antiseptic, and it's often used for food poisoning. It helps you with your circulation. It helps with colds and flus, respiratory congestion, and sore throat. So we have a really packed soup here with everything that will make you feel better. You want to make sure that you get this pureed really well so that no one bites into a big chunk of turmeric. So I'm going to keep going with this. All right, that's perfect. We're going to take it back over and make sure we have the proper amount of salt. So beautiful. So now we're going to taste it for seasoning. It's great. So in culinary school, we were taught that salt will only increase the flavor up to a certain point. And then it'll get to the point where it'll taste salty. But up until that point, it's going to make your soup taste better, 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 better. And then there's going to be 1 grain of salt too many that's going to make it taste salty. So it's this balance you have to constantly be playing with. I also feel compelled to mention that turmeric stains everything. It will stain your cutting boards, your countertops, your clothing, but that's what makes it such powerful medicine. All right, time to serve it. There you go. Thanks for watching.